world of hip-hop and sports live.
Where the world of hip-hop and sports live, Steelsdagreat, DJ JOJ, the Oddcast, every Friday, 8 to 10. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Your boy is back at it again. JOJ. Peace, Almighty.
Peace, Almighty. What's good?
Ain't nothing, man. You know, it's a good old Friday today. You know what I'm saying? Feels like summer outside right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I want to say thanks to you, man, because you got me looking real sharp over
Let's
here,
go.
bro.
Check out JOJ
You know
on
what
that
I'm saying?
Check out JOJ on the camera.
I see what I got to work out. You know what I mean? Get my little pecs in order. I'm about to see Malik. Malik, I'm coming, man. Yo, we going to get it in. Yo, you see that little workout he did? I was like, oh, my man gets it in, kid.
Yeah. Shout out to Leaky Large. He out there looking like a G.I. Joe figure.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Word up. Out here making
Word.
dudes look bad every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? But,
Word.
you know, I mean, nonetheless, man, we going to get it right, Jay, man. We got nothing but time. You know what I'm saying? We got a great show lined up for everybody today. A lot to talk about today, man. You know, it's a lot of hypocrites out here in this world.
Uh-oh, what's
you
going
know,
on? What's going on?
You know, we're going to get Dr. Umar Johnson later on.
Oh, man.
You know, we're
Dr.
going to get your
Umar.
man, Jay. We got to get Dr. Umar because he out here getting on Billionaire Bron. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about Billionaire Bron, too. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the NBA Finals, man. A little upset. Shout out to Zai.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I
Jay.
was tight.
I
But you know
was,
what?
too.
But you know what? You got to look at the politics of it.
Let's go.
It's going to go to Game 7.
You
know,
think so?
Come on, look at it. The
Oh,
Celtics
God.
won the first game. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
God.
So it gotta go 7. And then, you know, that's with the NBA, you know, they gotta get their money with the commercials and all that.
Let's go.
Build it up for
Shout out to
for
Jay.
Curry. My bad. Build it up for Curry.
Shout out to
And
Jay.
he's gonna hit the last shot and win MVP,
Oh,
man.
God.
That's gonna be it, man.
Shout out to Jay. He out here telling, he telling it like it is. You know what I'm
Word
saying?
up.
Everybody out here, put your money on the Warriors. You know what I'm
And I
saying?
got some bets out there, and it was calling me today because I picked Golden State.
You pick
You know what
Golden
I'm saying?
State?
I picked Golden
Me too.
State. Yeah. So
You know
I
what
was
I'm
getting a
saying?
lot of phone calls today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Tips, man. I'm gonna answer you back, man. Where we at?
And shout out to Tips too. You know what I'm saying? He out there getting a lot of money on them gambling sites.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
I ain't mean to tell everybody your business, but it is what it is.
Oh, you getting
Shout
money
out to my
too?
guy Tippers, you know what I'm saying? Word up, man. But you know, before we get into the show, man, it seems like we doing this every week, man. You know what I mean? We gotta give a rest in peace shout out. Not a shout out, but just rest in peace and condolences to the families of the 4 people who lost their lives in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in a medical building. It's getting crazy now, man. Another mass shooting.
I didn't even hear that. That happened.
So,
when that happened?
Yeah, so a gunman carrying a rifle and a handgun killed 4 people on Wednesday at a Tulsa medical building on the hospital campus, police said. And the latest in a series of deadly mass shootings across the country and in recent weeks. You know what I mean? So Tulsa police confirmed that, you know, the number of dead, and they said that the shooter also was deceased at the scene with the self-inflicted gun wound. You know what I mean? It just seems like every week, man, we talking about the same old same, man, the same thing every week, man. Since Buffalo, you know, it's like it's never ending. It doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon. Jay, what you think about that?
I
man?
mean, we got a large population, man, in the United States. So, you know, I think there's crazy stuff going on every day. You know, it's just that they just bringing certain stuff to light. You know what I mean? That's all. You know, it's just because you can have a crazy story every day if you want to.
But Jay, man, I'm talking about these mass shootings, man. I mean, we know people get shot every day, B, but people are going into the extreme now of going into hospitals now, shooting people, going into grocery stores, shooting people, going to the elementary schools, shooting kids. I mean, you don't see nothing wrong with that, Almighty?
I see we need to arm up. You know what I'm saying? Get that playing field even. You know what I mean? Some fools start wilding out. And just everybody start wilding out on him from all angles. You know what I mean? He would have been out of there mad early.
Oh,
man,
boy.
mad early.
Well, you got a point there, man. You know what I'm saying? We do have the constitutional right to bear arms, depending on where you are. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
And depending on your criminal history and your record. You know what I'm saying? Depending on whether or not you'll get to have a firearm. But, you know, nonetheless, man, it just seems like every week we're talking about the same thing over and over and over again, man. And it's getting sickening. You know what I mean? When will it end? We don't know. Will they ever reform and change the laws? Remains to be seen. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question.
Let's
You think the laws can change like how people, you know what I mean, act out here on the streets, man?
I believe so.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, it's like we said.
What type of law you think would work for that though?
I mean, you know, if you don't have a felony or any type of criminal background, you should be able to get a firearm, and you should be able to carry it with you at all times. You know what I'm saying? I think I mean, that's an extreme law. That's extreme, because then everybody will be cowboys out here, but everybody will know that his gun probably bigger than mine. Let me go about my business. You know,
that's how it was back
in
the days. You know what I'm saying? When America first started, you know what I mean? Everybody had their pistols. You know what I mean? Going to the bars and smashing bottles on each other's head and you smack them with the glove. And you go outside and you do what you got to do with the duel. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So maybe it got to go back to that, man. To level the playing field so that everybody has a chance to at least defend themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you know, it's unfortunate because of another incident that happened in Missouri. You know, I'm gonna get to that a little bit later, but I'm gonna talk about that. It's been buck wild out here, Jay, and I know that when I first heard the story about the young lady that got shot 3 or 4 times by police in Missouri, I looked at it a certain way, like, all right, here we go again. And the rumor was that she was pregnant, but turned out being a lie. But we're gonna get to that story a little bit later. But you know what I mean?
We also she's out here wilding in the streets.
Yeah, you ain't gonna believe this one, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We also got to give a rest in peace to Marion Barber, man, former Dallas Cowboys and Chicago Bears running back. Marion Barber III.
Oh yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. What happened?
He died at the age of 38. They said that, you know, it's unknown how he passed away. You know what I mean? They found him in his apartment, and it was unidentified how he died. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're gonna get to the bottom of that sooner or later. But rest in peace to Marion Barber, man. But
he was with nobody. Like,
I mean,
they just found him by himself.
That's how they found Demaryius Thomas too.
Wow.
Remember, they found Demaryius Thomas in the shower.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dad. So who knows, man? Like I said, the jury is still out. They still doing their investigating, man. They're gonna find out eventually what happened, you know, with that situation. But again, rest in peace and condolences to his family and friends as well. You know what I mean? So, you know, let's talk about it, Jay. How was your week leading in today, man?
Oh, my week. Yo, I enjoyed that 3-day weekend. Let me tell you, man. Memorial Day. And I did the grill master work, man. Monday.
You did grill master on Monday? What?
Grill master with a family. You know, shout out to my nephew that invited all his friends over to ate all the hamburgers and hot dogs. You know what I mean? But we did our thing, man. You know, you know how it is, like, you know, because we got the hoop. I put the NBA hoop in the backyard. So the kids be, you know what I mean, coming over, banging the basketball against my door and my window, going all crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just and what happened? That's about it. In my whole week, smooth, work was smooth. You know, and I keep positive, man. I try to think positive and do positive. You know, things happen, but you just get over it. Like, time heals, especially with that. You know what I mean? Like, the feeling is there, especially when something happens to you. It first happened, it's like a big thing, but then like a couple hours later, you good money. You know what I mean? So that's about it. What's up with you, man?
I mean, man, for me,
shout out to you, man. You looking real fresh, man.
Hey,
you all
man.
greened out with the Mets. I'm feeling that hat, even though they lost the other day. You know what I mean? Yankees won the doubleheader.
They do.
Yeah. The Yankees won the doubleheader and the Mets lost. But like, the Yankees are number 1, and the Mets are number 2.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're gonna have the Subway Series.
It might. That'll be great. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a great thing. You know what I'm saying? But
get back to baseball.
Yeah, let's get back to baseball, man. But as far as the week has been smooth, you know what I mean? Like you said, well, I enjoyed the weekend like you.
Yeah.
Sunday we had a ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach Gooch, shout out to Tips again, man. Shout out to the whole family, you know what I'm saying? They was out there showing love, man. We bust that food down.
Oh yeah.
They made it out of there that night.
Oh yeah. You see, got knocked out too. I must have been drooling and all that. Oh yeah, like, yo, let's go, man. I'm like, what happened? I was
laid out on the couch, kid.
I was laid out, right? Yo, that cap was
is
comfortable.
on.
Yeah. I slept the whole game, right? I slept through the whole
Jay.
game. Wow.
I don't know what they had in the hamburgers and hot dogs, but whatever it was.
It was Zai and that goddamn Henny that he bought. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Zai. And it's still here, by the way.
It's still here. Yo, I'm sipping right now, goddamn it.
And shout out to Zai. Green for Celtics. Not tonight. Peace to Green, be thorough. We see you on the check-in as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Word, man. But as far as the week, man, it was light, peaceful. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning, like I said, to deal with not letting so much things bother me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you start compartmentalizing things,
Yeah.
life gets a lot easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was at one point I just was angry for a lot of things, man, and it started to wear on me in my everyday life, man. And
Nah, you can't be like that, man. You got to turn it around and just be positive. You could just be positive for no reason, man. When you like successful, you like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like how little kids are when they just happy all the time, just for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
You got to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what life is all about, bro.
No doubt,
you know what I'm saying?
no
As long
doubt.
as you can wake up every day, you can make a change.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? And just, I love positivity, man.
No
you know
doubt.
what I mean? Negativity is always going to be there because that's life. You know what I'm saying? That's the yin and the yang. But it's how you take it. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no question. And shout out to Kurt, man. I see you on the check-in, Kurt Villette, man. I'm waiting for y'all to get the team in the tournament. Don't forget, this year,
when
summer,
when it start
the tournament is supposed to start at the end of this month.
Okay.
But the way that the coaches in these teams are paying their money and trying to get in, we might have to push it to like the first or second week of July, but we're going to run through to the end of June. To the end of August. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the coaches and all the players that's going to end up playing in this year's Bars and Hoops Rambo Classic. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, shout out to you. And let me know when that starts, because I remember last year my friend that came with me, he beat me in a one-on-one. He's been talking ever since. You know what I'm saying? But I'm ready for him now. I'm going to bust his booty. Pause.
Pause on that.
In the park, man. It's going down, man.
Yeah. And, tomorrow. Well, I don't know about tomorrow, but we might go out and shoot some hoops tomorrow, man.
Oh, yeah. I seen the text. I almost got up that day and came out there. Yeah. I should have came out there. Yeah.
All we did, we kept it light, though, Jay. We ain't do much, man. All I did was I know it was a bunch of old men. We was just coming out there.
How many of you?
It was me, Za. Shout out to Karan. Shout out to my neighbor Kev, man.
Shout out to Karan.
Yeah, we all went out there, man. We just kept it tall, man, doing little dribble, handle drills. Like I was doing most of the drills. Everybody else was just shooting around. But then eventually I got everybody to come into doing the drills.
Okay.
We did like a little cardio drill, like went from the baseline to the foul line, slide to the other end of the foul line, come back around the top of the three-point line, grab the ball, go to the hole, lay it up.
Ooh, high school tryouts, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I took a page out of the old high school days, you know what I'm saying? And it felt good. I wasn't sore the next day. My arms were sore though. Because what we did do and what did get heated, we got a nice little competition go on, is that we had a free throw contest.
Okay.
As simple as that.
Oh, yeah. Zod told me like if you the loser had to run laps. Yeah,
you had to do laps. You know what I'm saying? So that's good, healthy competition.
I would have done none laps.
Okay.
I'm gonna be out when you coming out there again. I'm gonna be out there this time. It was Sunday, right? Sunday morning.
It was Sunday, but I don't know if I could do the Sundays, man. Sundays be that
money day.
Yeah, and then you know what I mean? I'll be running around under the sun doing all types of things, man. You know what I'm saying? So Sunday might not work, but we can probably do a Saturday. We could probably do Saturday. We could probably do Sunday. I mean, it depends on how I feel. You know what I mean? But if you with it, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
All I want is people that's gonna be, you know what I mean, dedicated to dedicated to coming out there and working out and doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's all about exercising and getting right, man. And I see myself on this camera. I ain't happy because the camera put a couple extra pounds on you. But I know that when people see me in the streets, they be like, yo, what's up, big man? I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nonetheless, man, you know, we definitely gonna do that, man. Shout out to everybody that's gonna be competing in the tournament. And like I said, it's supposed to start at the end of June, but it's looking like we're gonna go into the first week of July, second week of July.
Okay.
We're gonna run through the whole summer, man, and it's gonna be fun, man. Great prizes and everything. Shout out to Kurt. I see you again, my brother, man. But you know, Jay, let's talk a little bit about that series, man. What did you think about that Boston game, man?
You know
Boston
what
coming
was
back
crazy? I had problems watching the game, but I seen the highlights, man. I seen Curry doing his thing like in the first quarter, and then what happened? What happened with the fourth quarter? But let's get to the caller, and then I'll get back to it. That's probably Zai or hype.
Bars and Hoops Radio. Who's this?
One of the ambassadors of Team No Veterans.
Oh, okay. You'll turn your music down in the background, champ.
I have no music on.
Well, turn your radio down because we hear you in the background.
Okay. I All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now. What's up, Daz?
What's up, Daz?
What's going on? I definitely support the movement, man, about getting outside and exercising.
He got hyped when he heard that.
He had to call in for that one. Check you out.
I always come on, man. You know, I always tune into the Oddcast. I have to. It's a must.
No doubt. No doubt. We appreciate that, King. What's up, though?
Not much, man. Just enjoying this weather, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're talking about, man. The headline is Billionaire Bron.
You already know we're gonna get the Billionaire Bron, and we're gonna get the Dr. Umar Johnson too for trying to hate on Billionaire Bron. He out there getting caught in the mall.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Trying to get a little vanilla cupcake and all that. We gonna get into all that later.
Listen, we're not letting them off the hook. We're not gonna let them defrost the snow.
Oh boy. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, man, you know we are equal opportunity show here at Bars and Hoops Radio.
Absolutely,
you know
absolutely. It's a joke. We're definitely for everybody, but we don't allow any capping. Just be yourself.
Be yourself. That's a fact, man. Word up, man. So what you doing for the weekend, Daz? What's up, man? How you feeling?
Tomorrow, man, I'm joining with QFC, Queens Fight Club at the Citadel. We're doing group boxing, you know what I'm saying, to get some rounds in, trying to improve our cardio because, like I said, we're all gaining some weight, and I don't like to be called big man. When you start getting called big man.
Word up, man. They start calling you big man, you got to do something, man. You know what I mean? And that's it for me.
Looked on the scale, like, I actually lost weight in Portugal, but before I left for Portugal, I was actually 220 pounds.
Shout out to Dez. He was out there eating a lot of crumpets and tea.
So what you trying to get down to, Des?
I'm trying to get down to 185.
Wow, 180. I'm around there right there.
I wish I could.
I got to get down. I mean, look, I'll put it like this. You know, things is bad. When those legs start burning when you're walking up steps, that's a warning sign.
That's a fact. That's a whole.
But definitely, man, I definitely, support it, man. Definitely we gotta get everybody, the crew of the Bars and Hoops Radio, man. We gotta go outside, man, do some boxing workouts, man. I've been promising you still for a while, man, to give you a boxing workout every birthday.
I'm on it, kid. I'm on it, son.
I see you in Roy Wilkins too, man.
My hands is swift, kid. My hands is swift, son.
You
know what I'm saying? I could do it now. I don't know how long I could go with the gloves on, because how many ounces is the gloves again?
16 ounces. So you got 16. Remember, them gloves get heavy.
I know they get heavy. That's for sure.
Hands wrapped.
So
the
punches start going slower. Huh?
Oh yeah. When that heart start racing.
Yeah. Nah, I need that though. Word up. I'm with that, kid. You know what I'm saying? Pull me and JOJ out there, kid. We do some sparring with you, kid. You know what I'm saying?
Go after the nose cutter. Crikey.
I see my man Sully out there too. Shout out to Will Sully too.
Shout out to Sully.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Will Sully, man. Definitely very, 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 very dedicated, man. He actually said the boxing actually helps with the music.
That's a fact. That's a whole.
Because you need rhythm. You need rhythm to fight.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. For real, man.
But I'm gonna let you guys go, man. I'm gonna keep tuning in, man. I can't wait to the Brilliant Bron segment. And definitely I cannot wait I want to hear what you guys got to say about Umar Johnson. I'm just gonna be on the sideline tuning in.
He got to get to work. He got to get this work today, man. You know what I'm saying? He's out here hating on Billionaire Bron, but that's a whole nother topic for later on in the show, man. But shout out to Des for the check-in. You heard?
All right, man. Talk to you later.
All right, bro. Word, Jay. Yeah, man.
Yes,
but like I said, man, let's get into this Boston.
Like I was saying,
series, man.
So I seen Curry doing his thing, man, and I really thought they was gonna blow him out, but I don't know what happened in the fourth quarter. They scored like 40 points, right? Something like that.
I saw that today when I woke up. I was on
40.
I was at home. I was just like you. I thought that it was over. I went to sleep like even Vague. Shout out to my partner Vague, man. He called me like, "Oh nah, this is over. It's about to be a sweep. This ain't gonna be a good series." And I wake up the next day, I see Boston won. So I was like, "What the hell happened?"
Yeah.
But like you said. 40 points in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Crazy. And Jason Tatum only had 12 points.
Yeah, it was what's his name? The center dude, man. I keep forgetting his name.
Hartford. Yeah. Al Horford.
Yeah, Al Horford.
Yes, Al Horford.
And he was just hitting threes all over the place. And Smart too. Smart hit a few.
Smart.
Yeah, when Smart plays good, they win.
Yeah.
When he has a bad game, they definitely lose, man.
And shout out to Al Horford, man. being the first Dominican to ever play in the NBA.
He's Dominican?
Yeah,
Wow.
NBA Finals.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Horford is Dominican.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Al Horford, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he the first one to play, you know what I'm saying, in the NBA Finals from
Ooh,
Dominican.
so they
Republic.
partying this Sasua. I know that.
Oh, shout out to Day. Don't be telling all the secret Day. Classico. Freaky. Yeah. But I can't lie. My take on it is that, like you said, it seemed like a little fix is in, man. But Steph Curry went bananas yesterday. He had 6 threes in the first half or something like that, and they still lost. But that's not a good sign.
But I think they still setting the stage for Curry to win it, man. That's how I'm looking at it. Curry needs a Finals MVP. You know what I'm saying?
They keep saying that.
He needs that. I think he's gonna get it this year.
You think so?
Yeah, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it this year. I'll tell you, it's going to Game 7, man. And, you know, they fell apart the first game, but they're gonna do their thing, man. They're gonna win one in Boston, you know, and then they're gonna bring it back home, and that's it.
What I don't like is the arrogance, though, from Draymond Green. You know, he was at the press conference like, "Oh, well, you know, they got it. It slipped away. You know, it happens. It's one game."
Yeah.
He be talking like this dude is Mike or something. Like he out there putting up 30, 40 points. Like, sit your backpack, jump shooting ass down somewhere. Like,
I'm
talking like he about it.
Green is vital, man. That dude, he's a problem, man. Green's a problem. Don't sleep, man.
He is somebody that you want on your team because he absolutely is the glue to the team. He does move the ball.
He runs that offense. He's playing the point.
He's
playing the point. He's at the top of the key.
Yes.
And whoever comes off the wing clean, he's hitting them right there. Bomb, 3.
Yes.
That's it.
Absolutely. He is a key part to their offense, but he's not the end all be all for them. But
definitely not.
He talks as if he's that guy, and nothing happens without him. But I give them their credit. They have the championship pedigree. They won 3.
I don't think they can win without him, though. I don't think so
either. Because you see, they lost that Cleveland series.
Yeah.
When he went out, Bron took over, and then that was all she wrote after that. So he is a vital piece to the puzzle. But the part that has me concerned, because I put up money too on the series, yo.
Okay.
I put up money, and I got a bottle of Rose Clico on the line too.
Oh man,
you know
not the Clico.
Shout out to my man Cy Young, aka you know what I'm saying, Young Old School. We bet a bottle of Clico on this game, man. He took Boston. I was surprised. But now I'm starting to see that, okay, maybe the Celtics are for real.
But the Celtics beat a good couple of teams, man. Then they beat God damn, Giannis in them.
Yes.
He beat Giannis in them. Yes, KD. That KD, I mean, they wasn't gonna win that. And then who else they beat? That was 2.
It was Milwaukee, Miami.
Oh yeah, Miami too.
And Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They beat the top 3 teams.
I didn't think they was gonna beat Miami too.
I didn't think they was gonna beat Miami either, but they surprised me, and they definitely surprised me with this win. With Golden State being rested all this time,
yeah,
they came in and took game 1.
That's what it was too. You know what I mean? It was all from having, you know what I mean? They rested too long.
Exactly.
They're gonna get their bearings back together.
I hope so, because I definitely ain't trying to lose this bet. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear Fat Man Zah on Sunday. Let's get them, boys.
Yeah,
get them, boys. I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I am rooting for Golden State, but I won't be mad if Boston wins, because what they did and what they're doing is bringing back team basketball. You know what I mean? They got homegrown stars. They didn't go out and build a super team. They built their team through the draft, and they made some savvy acquisitions in the offseason to make this whole thing work, and you got to respect that. Every team should want to build that way. And Brad Stevens is looking like a real good GM right now. He moved from coach to the GM.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I mean, that's why to me the Knicks don't win, because they don't let the team grow together. They always trading at the wrong time, man. You gotta have a nucleus, and they gotta play together for at least like 3 to 4 years before they really start getting it together. And that's what happened with Golden State.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they started with Mark Jackson, and then when Kerr took over, you know what I mean, he just took it to another level. That still was good, because he's running some type of triangle offense too.
Oh yeah, it's a motion offense, man.
Yeah.
It's a motion, because remember he played in San Antonio under Pop, so he learned what Pop showed him. He played in the triangle with the Bulls.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So he learned from Phil. So he just added and put together the two, and came up with his own style of offense in Golden State. And it helps to have shooters like Curry and Klay Thompson.
And he's a 3-point shooter too.
Exactly. Exactly. So he's probably utilizing them the same way the Bulls wasn't utilizing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he utilized himself the way Pop probably used him in San Antonio. You know what I mean? So Steve Kerr is a decent coach. You know what I mean? I still think that Mark Jackson got a raw deal because who knows how good the team could have been if they would have kept him aboard. You know what I mean?
They don't want a chip.
Yeah, they definitely would want a chip.
I don't know about 3 or 4, like how they doing right now, but they definitely want to do it. They don't want a chip.
Shout out to Jay. He said he don't know about 3 or 4.
Not 3 or
They're
4.
They're the one about 1, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? But I can't front. I am surprised at the way that the Boston Celtics took game 1, you know what I'm saying, on the road in a hostile environment against the defending champs with a rookie head coach. And let's just get to some of these burning questions, right? After talking about the first game, do you think that we underestimated Boston's ability to win this series from the start?
I know I did. I still do. I think because I don't know, for some reason they just don't look like a championship team. Like they don't. Like Tatum is not really taking over the team. It's like it's more a team effort though. I liked it like that, but Tatum is not really, shining like that to me. It's more like whoever's hot that day,
Yeah. I must admit, kid.
Brown been playing off the hook though.
Absolutely.
And he's a sleeper too. Brown is a big component to the team.
Absolutely.
Brown, and when Smart plays good, when Smart plays smart, they win.
Yeah. And he seems like he's the key to this series, and
he is.
And everybody's banking on him because he plays that defense. He is the defensive player of the year. And he was a star player in college, man. A lot of people don't realize that about Marcus Smart.
What college he played?
Oklahoma.
For?
He went to Oklahoma. He took his team, I believe, to the Elite 8 when he was in college.
Okay.
He just his knock was always that he was never a good shooter, but he was always a cerebral, smart player.
That's what I'm saying. He got it down now. Like he's hitting them threes, man. You can't leave him open.
Yeah. He plays good, and it took him to check Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, letting them know like, yo, y'all got to stop playing selfish, man. It's a team sport.
Yeah.
And ever since he did that, the Celtics season turned around. Yeah. And then they brought back Al Horford. Yeah. And they started playing better.
That was big, man. Al Horford was big. And you see it now. Like they winning. You can't leave him open too. And he's like, he does it all, man.
Absolutely.
He plays defense. He grabs rebounds. He's a force on the inside, a force on the outside. Yeah, he's a big component to the team.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Al Horford. So yes, I did underestimate their ability to win this series and to definitely pull out game 1. So here's my next question.
Talk about it.
Does Steph Curry have to win a Finals MVP to be considered an all-time great?
They started that talk about with LeBron too. Like if he wins, I think did we talk about that? Like if he wins if he wins this championship, they talk about is he might be greater than LeBron. Like I'm starting to hear rumors like that, but you can't compare those two, man.
I mean,
all right, let me get your take on it. Man.
All right, so let's put that in the context, right? So LeBron has how many rings? 4, right?
Yeah,
he got 2 in Miami.
Yeah.
1 in LA, 1 in Cleveland, right? And Steph has 3 rings, right?
3 rings, yeah.
So if he wins this one and gets a final MVP, he's on the same playing field as Bron.
You can't really say that. The other personal accolades, like MVP, didn't LeBron get MVP of the year? He got
the
one.
League MVP?
League MVP.
Yeah, of course.
How many he got? He got 1, 2.
LeBron? No, he got a few league MVPs. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly how many offhand.
Defensive player.
No.
Yes, he got that. He got
a defensive player of the year award?
Yes, he got.
Okay.
He got a defensive player award.
Okay.
He got to have one of those.
And Steph doesn't have that.
Yeah, and as far as being sensational, like LeBron had a bigger impact. It's just that.
Hold on, Jay.
No, it's just that.
Hold on, Jay.
He's just looking old right now, so people just getting on him. But the old LeBron, I see them chase down blocks and people trying to dunk. Curry can't do that, man.
I can't front. Listen, you had me until you said that he had a bigger impact on the game. No way he had a bigger impact on the game. Steph Curry revolutionized the game on how it's played today.
Yeah.
Everybody's shooting threes. Look at Trae Young. He looked like a baby Steph. Now, don't get me wrong. LeBron is a transitional player, man. Like, we never seen anybody with that combination. Even Magic Johnson, like of speed, power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Finesse.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is that he doesn't even look to score the basketball like that. And he's already like top 2. He's second in the league in scoring all time. Like, so LeBron is different. So don't get me wrong. I ain't taking nothing away from Bron. Bron is a different
You know
animal.
what they get on him about? When he left to go to Miami and they built that super team.
Yes.
And Jordan said something about that too, man. Like, I don't know when that interview happened, but he said, you know, staying with your team and stuff like that, not going to other teams and stuff like that. So he kind of threw shots at players like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And Iman Shumpert, his former teammate, said that LeBron spoiled the game of basketball.
I didn't see that interview too. I need to look at that one.
He said that he spoiled the game of basketball, and you know why? Because Bron, I mean, even though people could say that, the Boston Celtics formed the Big Three, they did that through trades. Yes, the GMs made it happen and put Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce together, but they was already in their primes of their career. It wasn't really like they was there from the start of their career as young pups, bringing them together. They brought them there when KG was already on the last leg of his career. Paul Pierce was definitely on the downside of his career, and Ray Allen was already in the twilight of his career. He just was a good shooter, and he stayed in shape. So everybody looks at Boston, but LeBron leaving in the beginning of his prime to go team up with arguably 2 of the top 10 best players in the league at that time.
Yeah,
it spoiled the league, and it made the league watered down because it was like, we knew nobody was going to beat those guys.
Yeah.
We knew it. It's like, you already knew the outcome.
Especially in the East.
Yeah, you knew that outcome already. So it just was like, they spoiled the game for a lot of people. And then what happened after that? KD does the unthinkable. Oh, I'm going to Golden State to team up with Steph Curry and those guys when they didn't even need him.
Yeah.
That was just like overkill, you know what I mean? To get a ring. And then now look, James Harden them forcing their way out of 2 spots. Forced his way out of Houston, forced his way out of Brooklyn. Kyrie, same thing. So, I mean, I get it. People say that LeBron created the freedom for players to move around instead of having GMs and presidents of basketball operations move you wherever they want to move you. But it killed the competitive nature of the game, man. And it turned the NBA into AAU basketball. I don't know what you think about that.
Yeah, it definitely did, man. I didn't like that, man. I didn't like that. I felt he should have stayed with Cleveland and them built like that legacy over there, because they could have won more, I think. Especially when Kyrie first came there, who knows? They could have probably won that year. You know what I'm saying? When he first got there, So yeah, I definitely feel that. But LeBron, to me, still had a bigger impact.
Okay, talk about it, Jay. Talk about it.
What about final appearances? Even though he got losses too.
Okay,
that's big too.
10 finals appearances.
Wow,
that's big.
That's big.
But he lost 6 of them, bro. Jeez. I mean, you still made it. So you made it through the gauntlet. So you can't hold that against him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I agree though, but go ahead, finish your point.
Nah, that was it.
Okay. So the finals MVPs, yes, you can't take that away from him. You know what I mean? Like, finals appearances, not the MVPs.
Yeah,
but
final appearances.
Finals appearances, you can't beat that. That's 10. Yeah. Some people don't even make it to an NBA. Some people don't even make it out of the first round.
Yeah.
Second round. You know what I mean? Carmelo, before, they didn't even make it to the finals when he was with the Lakers. So Carmelo never sniffed an NBA finals as great as a player as he is. Tracy McGrady never won a championship as great as Tracy McGrady is.
Chris Paul
never won a championship as great as Chris Paul
never got in the. Well, no, he was.
He made it to the finals last year. Yeah, you know what I mean? Right. But it just goes to show how resilient you have to be and how great of a player you have to be to make it there 10 times.
Yeah.
That says a lot. But again, the knock is always going to be he made it with super teams.
Yeah.
He made it with guys that were in the prime of their career and they were top 5 at their position.
Yeah.
That's always going to be held against them. But he did revolutionize the game. I can't take that away from you. And
More than Curry? Or are you saying Curry revolutionized?
Nah, Curry revolutionized the way that the game is played.
That's who you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, he revolutionized the way the game is played. And he kind of spoiled the game as well.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
He spoiled the game as well because players got lazy. Nobody's working on their mid-range game anymore. It's either you dunking or you three-point shooting.
And big man is not playing like the past. It's not running through the big man no more. And
exactly.
Big man taking threes. Like that's not part of the game.
At all. At all.
Porzingis proved that because he is garbage.
Kid, yo.
To be 7 feet tall, talk about it.
Me and you, we're about 6'3", 6'4", respectively,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
If we're in the park and we shooting jump shots, they ain't gonna get your big ass down low, man. What you doing?
Yeah.
Yo, what you doing? These dudes are 6'11", 7'1", shooting threes.
Yeah.
And it's nothing now.
Yeah.
All of that is because Curry revolutionized the game. KD took it to another level because he's 6'10", 6'11", with a hand.
There's always exceptions to the rule.
KD's he's an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
But I seen a 16-year-old high school kid. I forgot his name. He's 7'1".
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
He's shooting threes.
Oh, he's shooting threes too?
He's doing everything. Yes.
Wow.
He's doing everything. You know what I mean? And this is just where the game is going right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Steph Curry revolutionized the way that the game is played. So I have another question for you.
Talk about it.
Does Ime Udoka get enough credit for his coaching ability with the Boston Celtics?
Hell no. Hell to the no. He might get it if they win. If they win, they're gonna give him, but he's gonna get credit now. He brought them to the finals now, so he's gonna get a little type of recognition. And I think he relates to players a little more better. You know, that's the way it looks like. Like he's just, it don't even look like he's coaching, man. He just like he's chilling out there, man. You know?
And he's very cool, calm, and collective. You know what I'm saying? Like people fail to realize, like he handled Brooklyn because he was part of Brooklyn's staff. He came from a Popovich coaching tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a solid player as a player. He wasn't a superstar, but you can tell that he's the type of guy that you probably see him coaching somebody down the line. And now look, he's out here coaching the Boston Celtics, and he got those guys playing, man. Like I said, he brought back the essence of basketball. He made it look like more of a team sport again. And I can't front. I'm a Knicks fan, but I got to give respect and props to the Boston Celtics for what they're doing because he definitely is a great coach. You know what I mean? And the players are feeding off of him, man. Good leader breeds good followers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real. So my next question, if Boston wins this series, does this put Jason Tatum as a top 5 player in the league? Top 5 in the league.
Oh, I don't know what happened with the camera. But
you unplugged the plug again.
Shout
out to Jay. Shout out to Peace. Shout out to Jay. He unplugged the plug.
I tried to get
again.
the light together. I didn't even touch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't touch it.
Uh-oh.
Unless it's plugged into this. It's plugged in. Nah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh,
so
I think the power went out. Yeah.
Plug the laptop back in and we should be good. Shout out to Jay. We're going to get Jay back on camera once.
Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't plugged in.
Yeah. The laptop got to be plugged in. My bad. Word up, man. But it shouldn't have died that fast either. But that's a whole nother problem itself, man. For real. But if Boston wins this series, does this put Jason Tatum in the top 5 player in the league conversation?
Hell to no. He got to do a little bit more.
Wow.
To me, he got to do a little bit more.
Wow.
Top 5 of the league?
Yes. Top 5.
Oh, no. Definitely top 5 of the league. Yeah. Top 5 of the league.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely top 5.
Okay.
Top 5. Well, top 10. Top 10. Top 10.
Okay.
I don't know about top 5. I'll have to run through it. I gotta look at it because you got Luka.
All right, go ahead. Count it down now.
Luka. What's the center for Philly?
Joel Embiid.
Jokic. Damn, I'm stuck now. Can you put KD in it? No, I don't even think you could put KD or Kyrie in there.
Wow. I mean, you can put KD in there.
Put KD in there.
Shout out to Jessica Grandy. We see you on the check-in. I mean, all right. So you had Joel Embiid,
Yeah.
Luka,
Joker.
Joker.
Because you got a lot of other young players that you can stick up in there too, though, man. Ja Morant.
But none of them is in the finals right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But they didn't have the team like he had too, though.
But do he have the team? Does he have a better team than they got? You think that the Celtics is a better team talent-wise than Memphis?
But remember, like how we were saying before, the nucleus, like they played as a team together a while.
Yes.
They played for a team. You know what I mean? Like the nucleus been there. Yeah. Like especially Smart, Brown, and Tatum been there for the longest. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though some Smart wasn't starting sometimes, he would be like the 2 guard, especially when Kyrie got there.
Yeah.
You know, and then he could switch back to the point. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. What you got to give me yours, man. Maybe I can.
I mean, if he wins,
you think he's top 5?
A championship, he has to be top 5.
He has to be.
He knocked off Giannis.
Giannis.
KD. He knocked off a Miami Heat team that's strong, and then they beat a juggernaut Golden State Warriors team led by Steph Curry.
All right, so give me a top 5 with him included.
So my top 5 with him included, you gotta have Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
You gotta have Giannis, champion.
Yep.
You gotta have this one is gonna be tricky. You gotta have I want to say Joel Embiid for dominance. You gotta have Jokic, back-to-back MVP. And you have to also add in LeBron James, man.
What?
Because he's still here and he's still performing at a high level. He's still performing at a high level.
5?
LeBron is still top 5 in the league, bro.
Oh, man.
And he has a championship pedigree, man. He's still top. He's 37. And
he didn't make it to the playoffs, bro.
Nah, they didn't make it to the playoffs. Yes, granted.
Come on.
That was So all right. So you know what?
Can't include him,
okay. So if I had to take LeBron out, I have to replace him with the Luka Doncic.
Luka? Okay.
Yes. I have to replace him with Luka Doncic.
Okay.
Because Luka is he don't have half the team that some of those guys got. And he's still out here making it happen. Jalen Brunson played a hell of a Robin role this year. And, you know, he's not even that type of guy either. Like, that's a superstar player, but he turned himself into something. Shout out to Jason Kidd, man. You know what I mean? For real. Got another question for you.
Talk about it.
Is Boston on the verge of being the next potential dynasty in the East?
Damn. I think so. You got to put them up there now. I think so. Yeah, especially they come back because how many years Hartford got left? Because I think he's the oldest player.
He probably got like 1 or 2 years.
1 or 2 years. But even that dude after him that comes in, what's the center name, man? He's nice too. Williams. Yeah. He's a problem. Yeah. He's not a scorer, but he is a damn problem down low, man. You know what I mean? Takes up space, plays defense, and will dunk it on your neck if you leave him. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
If you get a pass to the lane, you know?
That's a fact. Fact.
So I would say that. Because Miami fell, you know. Yeah. Giannis fell. Yeah. That was big. Giannis falling. Man.
Giannis fell too, man. Yeah. Nobody expected that. The defending champions went down to.
Well, I'll tell you why that happened, man. The riots that happened over there.
That's a fact.
That wasn't gonna happen. Yeah. That's good. The NBA gotta, you know what I'm saying?
They gotta answer for that.
Yeah.
It would have been a distraction.
The league gotta have like a good representative in there. You know what I'm saying?
Word up, man. Shout out to JOJ, man. Word up, man.
Shout out to the Wild Boys in Milwaukee. But go ahead, man.
So on that note, man, we're gonna take it to a DJ JOJ.
You're gonna get my camera right over here.
We're gonna get Jay camera right, but don't forget the number to call in is 516-206-0711. The Oddcast on Bars and Hoops Radio. Check in with us.
Come on.
know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You ain't the same when Jay-Z's around. I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You scream and holler when them limbs sit down. I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You put me up for how the hoes get down. I know you like Nelly, like Kelly, Ludacris. Trying to run game on me, a punk bitch. I know you don't love me.
Gators and ostrich, you know me a pal. You can see my outfit on the Discovery Channel. I'm a stunner, my bitches train like robots. They sniff coke, D-bro, and they hold out clocks. It's the brick copper, the ounce chopper, the 645 NASCAR driver that's known to spit lava. I'm in Cancun with a model in the bedroom. I'm pussy tight like an airplane bathroom. Talk out your mouthpiece. Baby Paul, the baby AR, make it hot like South Beach. I move like Bin Latin on with them hammers in that new Jag wagon. My jeans born Vegas, Medina all spread. Me that give me head, bad bitch. Look like Eva Mendez, I'm a gangster. General, call rat nigga. Drug money, blood money in a brown bag, nigga.
I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You ain't the same whenever Banks around. I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You scream and holler whenever Usher's in town. I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. She draping me up for how the hoes get down. I know you like walking that dirty self shit. Trying to run game on me, a punk bitch. I know you don't love me.
I'm in the candy painted range, Cartier frame, 6x9s playing so I can hear everything. Heavy on the gas, homie, hogging up 2 lanes. The navigation guiding me to where I'm gonna be. Staying a trunk full of something that can get a nigga life. So my seatbelt's on, and I'm stopping at the lights. I done been to Queens before, but not behind the wheel. I'm a country nigga, ain't this many buildings where I live. But the business gotta be handled, so where this coward at? We leave a couple niggas laying, bet them bitches holler back. Ever since yo been home, it's been on, smacking niggas up. Employees is getting sent home on this battlefield. You know it's kill or be killed, leaving niggas with bullet holes and hospital bills. This is how it is, homie. La Cosa Nostra. I won't stop till I'm on a wanted poster.
I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You ain't the same when Lil Jones around. I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You scream and holler when Slim Johnson down. I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. Put me up for all the hoes get down. I ain't got time for you, big bitch.
Cause when I'm gonna do my thing, you know I do my thing. I'ma get my drink on and party like it's okay. Trust me, man, it's okay. Bounce with me in slow-mo. When they hear the kid in the house, they're like, oh no. 50 got them broken again. They open again. Got them sipping on that juice and gin. You can find me in the background burning that backwood. Styling, stunting, doing my 2-step fronting. Now I'ma tell you what them told me, homie. Just lose it, parental discretion advised. This is grown folk music. Now blend in with me as I proceed to break it down. It's always off the chain, man, when I'm around. I play the block pumping. It was all for the dough. I get the club jumping, cause I'm sick with the flow. You know it's so loud, like wherever I go, I jam back the show, man, that's for sure. I got the info, you already know. Man, I get it popping in the club. Everybody show me love, let's go. You know I got what it takes to make the club go out of control. Quit playing, turn the music up a little bit. Bounce with me now, shout it, let's get into it. You know I got what it takes to make the club go out of control. Quit playing, turn the music up a little bit. Bounce with me now, homie, let's get into it.
You wanna search me, but hurry up, cause I'm thirsty. I need that brand in my system, P. On my side twisting. In club through phase with a chick that go both ways. Let me see that ID for room. Put a drink till the worm is gone. Hit the dance floor like a scene from soft porn. For it pop, make him sign a disclaimer. Try to get me on some pop shit, these tricks are framing. But in any given bit, he fucking with 50, it makes sense. Into them dollars, the hoes wanna holler. But you looking at a nigga that done came from the squalor. Now my money's so long, I could pop your collar. Now follow, say nothing, let me see you swallow. In my crib, got the cold air back to no problem. In the club, feed them liquor, otherwise we starve them. So much green getting twisted like potato garden. Let's go.
Yeah, I
told you niggas 9, 10 times stop fucking with me.
Control, quit playing, turn the music up a little bit.
Niggas 9 hours stop fucking with me.
You know I got what it takes to make the club go out of control. Quit playing, turn the music up a little bit. Bounce with me now, homie, let's get it.
Put that knife in you. Take a little bit
the life from you. Am I frightening you? Shall I continue? I put the gun to you. I let it sing you a song. I let it hum to you. The other one sing along. Now it's a duet, and you wet. When you check out the technique from the two texts, and I don't need two lips to blow this like a trumpet, you dumb shit. This is an unusual musical I conduct. You looking at the black Warren Buffett, so all critics conduct sick. I don't care if you see Dolores Tuckett or you feel all rally, you only rally me up. For 3 years, they had me peeing out of a cup. Now they about to free me up. What you think I'm gonna be? What? Rehabilitated, man, I still feel hatred. I'm young, black, and rich, so they wanna strip me naked. But you never have me like Christina Aguilera, but catch me down the west side driving like Halle Berry or the FDR in the seat of my car, screaming out the sunroof, death to y'all, you can't kill me. I live forever through these bars. I put the wolves on you. I put a price on your head. The whole hood will want you. You're starting to look like bread. I send them boys at you. I ain't talking about fast, nigga, them body snatching. Nigga, you heard what I said. I'll make them late for you to 5 in the morning. Put your smarts on the side of your garment. You niggas stop fucking with me.
Just right in the you can hear the sound of gun spray every day. I give 2 fucks about what a bird said. Playboy, don't do things early. I'm rapping LeBron, Teflon Don, baguettes on arm. The next Sean. By any means, I protect my charm. Blade to bubble you up like my wet Sean Dawn. I'm only calm when I'm blowing that crown. Getting them flashbacks like, baby, hold on. I never thought I'd sweat so long and reenact the scene of my ghetto song. Eyes wandering off, breath all gone. Stomach all swole up, neck all warm. Head still spinning off the Seagram vodka. You know who shot you? Bitch, get the doctor. If you so gangsta, why you tucking chain in when you walk in the club? And if you so gangsta, why you a grown man still getting your pockets dug? If you so gangsta, then how come every time you get in the beef you tell? And if you so gangsta, my niggas know you fat in the street so well.
Yo, check this out. The rap skills they flow just like water from a faucet. I bet half of Queens thought I lost it. Well, I've been waiting, hibernating. There's mad people's iron on the streets, so with the streets I'm debating. See, the government is on some ill skit. That's why my people sling rocks, they bust shots, see the kill kid. But yo, we need to face a fact. Black once a fella blows from the ghetto, see there's no turning back. My mom blue, she needs some food, I can't see it. That's why I do my thing here so I can be there. And all this slang that I talk is from the slum, cause the cheese is from the slum and from the slum is here I come. Hey yo, I thought I'd give it to you. People tried to hold the fan back because they felt we couldn't do you. Hey yo, I live out in the gutter. Now you see how long it takes for cheeks to make butter. Coming straight from the gutter. Hey yo, I come from the gutter. I live for the gutter. I even cry for the gutter. Hey yo, I might have to push for the gutter. That means I might have to die. One more time from the top. Hey yo, I come from the gutter. I live for the gutter. I even cry for the gutter. Hey yo, I might have to push for the gutter. That means I might have to die for the gutter. The rough times will remain in my brain. I make it hard to maintain. Tearing clowns out the frame. I've been away so mad people thought I fell, but I just came back from my visit in hell. I seen the demon and we chatted about this and that and other foul things that never met. He said it's time to get your props. We still watch the back for jealous fellas and the crooked type cops. So yo, I did what they ordered. Police never reported the day they found my little man short snorted. The kids lit his throat for a leather coat, but we caught the suspect. 911 is the joke. But listen, that's how it goes on the street, man. You can't be beat. Us real fellas gotta eat. We're selling drugs, busting shots, and local thugs. Money we're dividing, out and works on the rug.
Yeah. Happy. Happy. You know. Yeah. Can't none of y'all take the thing from me. You hungry? I'm hungry. Fuck it, let's get it on money. Shorty on my dick cause I spit that lungy. Man flipping, he know I had that bitch bungee. How you like your beef? I like mine bloody. Uncut, clips filled up with mad cow. Yeah, I'm a fly ass nigga. Niggas wanna see my wings clip till that infrared beam lit. Dudes turn homo when they about to get hit. Most Americans want it, yeah, I'm on that list. 100% old man, you niggas old bitch. Non-tourist the toilet when you lames talk shit. Fat asses and hammers, that's all my palm grip. While you niggas beating off the bitches and skin flicks. How you popping shit from long distances? Wanna born don't give a fuck which clique it is. H got his mindset, he stick to his. Cop back almost got him, just missed his red.
It's one thing that you better know, is that we don't play that shit. A few funerals, it's always healthy. Somebody gotta go, somebody gotta show these niggas how we do it. It's one thing that you better know, is that we don't play that shit. A few funerals, it's always healthy. Somebody gotta do it. Infamous mob, deep
I sip the Don P, watching Gandhi till I'm charged. Writing in my book of rhymes, all the words past the margin. The whole of mic of throbbing, mechanical movement, understandable smooth. This shit that murderers move with. The thief's theme. Play me at night, they won't act right. A fiend of hip hop, it's got me stuck like a crack pipe. The mind activation, react like I'm facing time like Pappy Mason. With pins I'm in.
Man, cone drumming, fucking something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to all G's with O's I never seen before. So, Jesus, get off the notorious. Clean us before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle it with the chrome and metal shit. I make it hot like a kettle get delicate.
16, 17. Tall size, probably maybe Steels or Jays. Well, not they too tall, but about at least 5'10", 5'9", 5'10", right?
Yes.
Come to find out, the girl was pregnant, didn't know if it was his or the youngest teacher I probably had ever might have been in their 40s in Jamaica. I forgot his name. He might have been in his 40s or 50s, but that's it.
Yeah, this
That's
probably
what I
been
mean.
going on for years, man. Teachers probably been banging students out, and it's crazy. It's not right.
It's not
Because a lot
right,
of these
man.
little girls, I mean, like, even back when we was younger, I know a few of them. They look older than what they was in junior high school.
And they wore provocative stuff.
Yes,
Boy.
they did.
They
Boy.
was trying to be grown.
I don't,
before
I don't think they were
grown.
provocative,
Oh,
but they
no,
were just
no.
so thick that. Well, I went to a different school.
Yes,
so
they
I-
did.
They
Yes,
was going to
did.
school looking like your aunts.
Yeah, they were going to school.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They was going to school wearing
Bangle
those mini
earrings.
skirts as high as it can go.
Because this is what they do. They leave out the house with their jeans or whatever. Go to their friend's house, whatever they
And then
change,
they change.
and then come to the building. Or they come into the building, go to the bathroom and change. But see, we got smart. We bought gym shirts, gym shorts, gym t-shirts downstairs as soon as they come in. Here. You can't come in like that. Even
Yeah, I
the
heard.
boys that came in with the wife beater. Here's a gym shirt.
Hey, still,
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you repeat what we're talking about for the people who just
Okay.
entered my room over here?
Okay.
So they know what's going on.
Okay, so a Queens high school teacher was busted for groping and sexting with teen students. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, again, his name was Shannon Hall. The 31-year-old was charged with aggravated harassment and endangering the welfare of a child for the two incidents that police talked about. He was sexting with one, sending pictures and stuff, inappropriate pictures, to a 15-year-old student. You know what I mean? And he groped another one.
What do they call that? Do they
pedophile?
Yeah,
Statutory
pedophile,
rape.
right? Statutory rape.
Pedophile.
Did you hear about the other one with the lady teacher? She was texting the boy. She quote unquote heard a rumor that the boy liked her, so she texted the boy like, start texting him. I heard that you like me, and start sending him inappropriate pictures. White lady.
Now let me ask y'all a question.
Mm-hmm.
As fathers in this room, your boy ends up taking the teacher on for her advancements. Do you scold him or do you pat him on the back?
Yes, son. Nah.
I'm keeping it.
Keep it funky.
I'm keeping it all the way real.
Talk about it.
You go ahead, boy. That's my son. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Yo, especially if I'm keeping it 100 with you, yo. You go ahead, man. That's my boy right there. Now, his mother, on the other hand, she ain't hearing that. But me, Oh, you go ahead. My
Tell me all about it, son.
Yeah. We gotta have a talk now. This is that time here. You gotta have a father
See
and
that
son
double
talk.
standard? That's messed up. But then if your daughter do it, you ready to go get the shotgun.
I know I'm double standard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm biased. You're right. I am biased. I am 100% biased when it comes to the little boys and the little girls. You're right. If she was 15 and a 30-year-old guy was hitting on my 15-year-old, that's a problem.
You gotta die.
So if a 30-year-old teacher, woman teacher, was hitting on your 15-year-old son, you'd be all right with that.
Especially if she look good and got a booty. Yeah. I'll be like, go ahead, son. I feel you. I don't know why.
What's your bad self?
I'm not lying to you. I'm not going to sit here and
You're
lie
going
to
too
you.
far.
Gone too far.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. But it's wrong to feel that way. I'm not even going to lie, but
at least you can admit that.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fathers out there that feel that way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
So
front.
what about you, Steels? If your
mean,
15-year-old son knocked down a 30-year-old teacher, how would you feel, man?
Like, get him, boy. Nah, I can't lie. Inside, I'll be like, good. I know he's gonna be all right.
But you know you.
But I know it's wrong. Politically, man, boy, what you doing messing with your teachers? You know what I'm saying? Listen, man.
You grab him like this. You'd be like, yo, I didn't I tell you? You know what I'm saying?
You should have gave me
the same time. I'm take you out to get some ice cream. So
wasn't there a 28-year-old teacher that had sex with a 15-year-old in his school?
Yeah, it's happened a lot. Happened a lot, especially out of state places like Florida and all that.
Yeah, it happened before, and she got caught and got arrested and all of that.
Yeah,
there was a 20-some-year-old teacher got locked up. I seen that. I seen it on the news. That one made the news. Because I'm at and the guy was on the football team.
It is scary though, man. I ain't gonna front. This whole situation is scary though.
It's a lot of scary things going on right now. The threats with the school and kids getting arrested for talking that talk, all of that. I'm talking about within the last 3 days, 3 high schools.
Shootouts.
Kids got arrested because they was threatening to shoot up the school.
But it was also shootings at a high school graduation.
Graduation too.
Come on, man. Yeah, absolutely. So it's crazy right now.
So did you hear the proposal? I'm about to mess with Jay now.
Let's go.
Talk about it.
The proposal from the Republicans.
Talk about it.
What they say?
They wanna lock all exits and only have one way in and one way out in school.
That's
stupid.
And put a walkthrough, metal detector, whatever, and some type of gun technology that they use that detects it. I don't know as far as the work. They said they had it in some airports or something, but it detects that you have a gun.
I know
that's a fire hazard, number one.
You would in case of a fire, you would have it hooked up to where it will release it. You know what I'm saying? At least if the alarm goes off, it releases the exit. But a woman teacher that I know, she said the same thing. Like she felt like when the kids had lunch, the cafeteria people had the door open. You know what I'm saying? And anybody could just come through the back and just walk in. You know what I'm saying? And do what they want to do. So I agree with that because come on, it's getting out of control, bro. It's getting out of control. So it's only one way.
Most New York schools have metal detectors,
and most New York schools do lock the doors like that, and like that. But now they're trying to go to the extreme, so they won't have to.
I would say have
these gun laws coming.
I would say have a cop on the outside by each gate and a security guard inside.
That's what they propose. They propose also having a cop inside the schools, but
inside or outside?
That they had that years ago.
One cop ain't gonna help a dude that come with an AR-15.
Exactly. They didn't.
But that's why I say a cop at each exit at least.
They need to have it outside.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like I hate to say it, but maybe they need to have like a security station before you even can touch the campus. You can't even get on the school premises without going through a checkpoint.
That's something what they
have to do.
That's something what they're proposing.
They have to do something like
that. But
that.
they also want it to be one door, so the only entry be through that one door, and then they're going to run into that one cop and school safety.
Yeah, but it's sad that we even got to talk about these type of scenarios.
But let's get it right, though.
Yeah,
let's at least get it right. At least we having discussions to get it right because it's out of control to me.
So my question to you then, how do you get it right, Jay?
Like how you said, have one exit in.
But they had a cop. They had cops. They had cops.
This is what I'm saying. You hide like we need more police, right?
Yeah.
So at least have like a certain amount of police during school time, right?
Yeah.
And have them at each exit, like I said. Have them at each exit.
That's a lot, yo.
Huh?
That's especially the
how many
high school.
exits?
You know how many
All right,
exits high school have?
how many exits are in the high school?
No.
Well, each school's different.
So
you can have up to at least 10 to 20 exits.
You serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they all got alarms on the doors.
Okay. So all right, around 4 sides of the perimeter, have one cop, and then have like the security, like the the school safety inside at each exit.
That was done.
That was done too.
Before they used to have them. They used to have them at the exits. They have the aides and everything at the exits.
So why they changed it though?
Each principal comes in and do their own thing.
See, make it mandatory.
And then with the administration, the chancellor makes his own rules. So within the next mayor, he'll bring his own chancellor, changes the rules again.
Make the president make it like countrywide.
That was also said, but they had cops in the schools years ago, but they took them out because they said, well, what if the kids jump the cop and get the gun out the holster?
Come on, man.
I mean, listen.
How many kids gonna do that, man?
Jay, you got these. First of all, these kids as big as y'all, big. They like grown men.
Come on.
So if you got 3,000 kids in the school and
you say big
10,
as y'all, man, you big too.
still I'm small. I mean, I'm the smallest guy here.
Biggie
Still
small.
just like 6
I'm
feet.
the smallest guy here.
Yeah, get him, Tiny.
I'm the smallest guy here.
Yeah, this nigga.
I'm sure you taller than me.
Coming and telling me I'm the smallest guy here.
I am, you know.
You act like you threatened. You act like you threatened right now.
Okay, put the camera on him.
But yeah, their thing was if the kids jump on the cop and get the gun out the holster, that's it. So they removed the cops from the school.
Man. No.
Hey Jay, not for nothing though. These kids are more daring. These kids are, they are off the hook now.
They don't respect nothing.
They don't respect law.
They're knocking out.
So you put more cops inside the school,
and that's more taxes. That's
you
more
don't have
money.
that much cops inside the school though. You don't have that much cops yet. This whatever plan that this mayor is implementing, they ain't out there on the streets yet.
So
talk about it.
Remember earlier in the show I told you about situation that happened in Missouri, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So footage dispels any ideas that the Kansas City woman that was shot by cops was unarmed. Now, y'all heard about the situation with the Kansas City woman?
I just heard she was pregnant.
She was so-called pregnant. She got shot, and they was like, "Oh, she's pregnant."
Yeah,
that was all cap, as the young people say, right?
Okay.
So, dramatic body cam footage caught the moment a suspect armed carjacker, who was falsely believed to be pregnant and unarmed, welded a gun in her hand moments before she was shot by Missouri cops. They got the footage and everything, showed a gun in her hand.
She was trying to jack somebody?
Yes. A screenshot released in an arrest document shows Leona Hale, 26 years old, pointing a handgun as she looked behind her while trying to flee the arrest of Kansas City police officers late last Friday.
So did she fire or she pointed? Like
she ain't fired. She got fired on.
Yeah, the only video I've seen was her on the floor.
On the floor.
And the lady was saying she's pregnant. They shot her.
Yes.
That's it.
So Hale, who is a convicted felon, banned from having weapons, pointed a loaded Lawson L25 handgun straight at 2 officers.
That was smart.
Both of whom then shot her a total of 3 times, the Missouri officer said in the warrant. She then tossed the weapon, which had 1 live 22 caliber round in the chamber, as well as 2 live 25 caliber rounds in the magazine. Police said in the warrant. The loaded Glock and 23 rounds were also found in her car as they tried to flee the scene.
Was her and somebody else?
Yes, her boyfriend.
Okay.
Had a loaded 25 Glock in the car. He tried to flee the scene. No, she's not dead. Is she dead?
Is she dead?
Nah, she's not dead. But she's in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of trouble.
So, as we said, Hale, whose boyfriend had raced away seconds later, was also hit with a slew of charges on Wednesday, including felonies for unlawful possession and unlawful use of a weapon.
So was he shot?
No.
Nah.
Oh.
But this was some bum and jab shit. She had a Lawson, right? She had a 22 caliber bullet in the chamber. And then she had 225 caliber bullets in the magazine. So
how she know them bullets?
She was struggling.
Yeah.
In layman's terms. Because you don't, what are you doing?
Struggle thieving.
How she know the bullets are even going to
You got a 2-2 bullet in the chamber.
Yeah.
Right.
And 225 bullets in the magazine. You're a bum.
You
You're a bum.
You can't even get the gun
A
right.
bum.
She got it together somehow, though.
She got it together, right? Is she in the hospital? Wishes she never pulled that little raggedy ass
she
gun
did.
out.
Yeah, she
Trying to
definitely
carjack anybody. What you trying to do? Hurt somebody? You better have the cap gun. Now let me stop.
She mess around and shoot, and that thing blow up the gun. It's the wrong bullet, bro.
Exactly. Shout out to Zah.
What I don't like about that story,
Let's go. Talk about it.
It takes away from the people that really is being unjustified,
Unjustly murdered. And
unjustly
shot by
murdered,
police.
shot by police.
Absolutely.
I mean, if that's true, that story is true. Well, the camera and everything like that, she deserves to be shot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say.
At least they got it clear.
You know what
though,
I'm saying?
you know?
They got it clear,
they
so
got
there's
it
no
clear.
dispute. They had to
Right.
show
Because
she's a female. So the first
Right.
thing you're gonna say,
Yeah.
oh, police shooting women now.
The initial, the
And they're
initial,
pregnant too. That
And
was
she's
the
yeah,
pregnant?
the
Yeah.
initial video has a female yelling,
No,
"Oh my
she's
God! Oh my
pregnant."
God! She's pregnant! They just
Right.
shot her. She's pregnant." They
She might
did
have just
mention
had
that.
a gut.
She
They
was
might have
ratchet,
just had a
though.
gut looking
And
like she was pregnant.
They did mention that she tried to run
Yeah, she
in the
tried to
video
run.
and they shot her.
Yeah,
But
she
oh,
ran
they
and got
shot her. She's
clapped.
pregnant. I didn't know about the other
Yeah,
stuff.
she ran and got clapped, and it is what it is, man. You do the crime,
do
you
the
got to
time.
do the time and the
Yeah.
consequences that come with it. You know what I'm saying?
And you should have been owning up to it. I mean, all right, cool. You know you're about to do something or whatever, but you taking away from the people that's actually been victimized by these police.
That's a fact.
Come on,
And
man.
Missouri is a hotbed right now.
Oh yeah.
Remember, that's where Mike Brown was from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's from St. Louis, not Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Word, man. So we're going to move on to the celebrity drama part of our show, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it.
Celebrity drama. Yeah. Filled with bad news, beef, and hard armor. From the drama.
So, Celtics Jaylen Brown becomes the first NBA player to sign with Kanye West's marketing agency, Donda Sports, man. Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown has become the first NBA player to sign with Kanye West's marketing agency, Donda Sports. Brown confirmed the news on Wednesday during the finals media day ahead of Game 1 against the Golden State Warriors on Thursday night.
Yeah, I can say.
According to Brown, it was time, Brown said. For me, like I said, anytime I make a life decision, I contemplate. I think about things deeply. And from what I want to do, the missions I want to get accomplished, it was the right decision for me.
So you got to make it. Is it a sports agency
Yes.
or okay? It is a sports.
It's a
agency.
sports agency like Jay got Rock Nation.
I was
Okay.
getting ready to say that.
So
too.
now,
You can call
now,
it.
here we go.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
The extent of the partnership is not clear as of yet, but Brown has previously stated that he wants any business partnerships to incorporate social justice and sustainability. He's currently a sneaker brand free agent and had the following to say earlier last year when his deal with Adidas expired. He said, "I'm looking for a shoe company that's progressive, cutting edge, and that keeps an open mind, that also is leaning towards doing things in the community as well as the environmental friendly, sustainable, recyclable, biodegradable products. I'm looking for the brand of the future, not the brand of the past." Now, remember I told y'all this the other day. I told y'all this the other day when everybody was talking about Kyrie about to get bounced out of Nike. Now look, but go ahead, Tiny. I know you've been chomping at the bits. Go ahead.
Yeah, yo, listen. First,
go ahead.
On record, right?
Yeah, let's go.
I have to apologize to Zah. I'm going to apologize to you, Zah, because I said Boston was going to be taken out by Milwaukee, and they made it all the way to the finals.
This ain't no pity party for this.
Apologies. There's no pity. I'm just going to apologize. Yo, congratulations to you.
Don't do that, Steels, because your Knicks ain't there.
Second, man, you can call Kanye crazy or whatever, but that dude, he's a genius. And he's doing everything right. That's gonna,
You seen those boots?
You know what I'm saying?
You
I
seen
saw
those
them
boots?
Yes, I saw those.
Them
boots.
is like 80 belows.
Listen, man.
But you wanna know what?
He's the
Somebody
fashion
gonna
guru,
buy it.
right?
Not me.
Somebody gonna buy it.
Them Yeezys is
Well, did he have Fat Joe wearing them? Wasn't Fat Joe wearing
Those
those?
another boots.
Oh God, we're
Oh,
gonna talk
my
about him
God.
too.
All right,
we're
let's
gonna
go.
get to him a little bit later. But go ahead, Zah. I know you want to say something. Let's go.
You ain't mentioned who won the game last night, but
we did that earlier. You're late. You're late.
And the guy who sparked the run,
You're
Jaylen
late.
Brown. But
You're late.
it's good for him though, man. I want him to get a shine because there's no shade to Jason Tatum, but stat wise,
yeah.
Last year, them guys was at 24 a game, 24, 25 a game. This year, Brown's numbers a little down because he's coming off an injury. But I'm seeing these dudes is neck and neck, but Tatum's getting all of the spotlight.
All right now.
But I'm proud that listen, forget Kanye.
We talk about Kanye.
I'm happy for Kanye. He's doing this thing and the future looks bright for his agency to get a star already.
So now, how far do you think Kanye will take his sports agency?
It depends.
I think he's gonna go all the way.
Who he has running it.
No, he's gonna go all the way.
He might lose focus, bro.
What you talking about?
His track record speaks for itself.
Facts. What you mean?
His track record speaks for itself.
As far as what?
As far as when he started making the beats, how focused he was.
This is a totally different bowl of cereal.
Talk about the Yeezys.
Yeah, as far as with the Yeezys.
But this is a totally different bowl of cereal.
No, it's a sneakers.
It's his track. No, his track record speaks for itself. When he involved himself into something 120%, he comes out the victor. I guarantee you, this is me saying this. His track record speaks for itself.
Okay.
That agency is going to do wonders.
I think so too. What you think, Jay?
Yeah, man. I mean, because it's a sports agency and, Kanye's about his business. You know what I'm saying? So he can bring that to other athletes and just get them on point. You know what I mean? It's going to happen. I think it's going to be big because Yeezy, he's about his bread, man. He's not telling you. He don't play around with that. So.
He got AB. Right now, it's looking like, and shout out to Vague because Vague threw it out there first. And I was like, yo, Vague, you're bugging. But now I'm looking at it, and Jaylen Brown just solidified it with his comments. Like, forget them old shoe companies. Like, let's empower the new people that's on board now.
Right.
And with Kanye, he left a Nike because of what? Creative control. He left Nike.
Yeezy's his own brand.
Adidas.
Yes.
Adidas. It's Adidas, but he had creative control on how it looks. Wow. What was Kyrie Irving's biggest gripe with the last?
He said
Nike?
that too. Yeah,
he had no input.
He had no input on the sneaker.
Yeah,
he went social media and bashed them. Now look, Kanye is offering these opportunities. All of these guys is going to go that way because he's going to give them the creative control to do what it is for their own brand and their own sneaker. They're about to take it by storm.
I'm gonna tell you something too. This is real talk. Karma, good or bad, do come around.
Mm-hmm.
The good karma about what he did is when he gave Beanie Siegel that money for naming.
I don't think Beans took it though.
Beans, what? You stupid? Beans took that.
Beans
took that. He went on a shopping spree immediately too.
Yeah, he didn't have to call Beans out. He didn't have to do anything for Beans. But that karma went out. He gave out. Right? Yeah, he gave out. He called him up. Yeah. Made good with him. That's gonna come back to him 10 times more.
Yeah. So y'all know I got to talk about this now, right? Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yes.
He addresses the Snow Bunny viral video showing him with a white woman.
Wait a minute. Explain
Go
the
ahead.
situation.
All
Why
right.
people don't know who Dr. Umar is.
Man. So we all know who Dr. Umar Johnson is, right?
Right.
Pro-black man that always talks all this nonsense about black people not doing this, that, and third. He always got an opinion on black people. His latest point was an opinion on LeBron James' son, Bronny,
right,
dealing with
a
white girl going to
the prom.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So now, Dr. Umar Johnson is denying the implications behind the viral video that shows the controversial Philadelphia-based psychologist who has been outspoken against interracial relationships, appearing friendly with a white woman standing close to him. In the brief video posted on social media on Thursday afternoon, it showed Johnson and the unidentified white woman amicably chatting with each other at a suburban Philadelphia shopping mall in New Jersey. The woman was smiling coyly while typing into a device as they shared
like he was getting a number,
laugh
though.
and smiled at each other.
He seen them barbecue ribs. That pork meat.
What was he doing in Jersey too, though?
Cherry Hill is right by Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So while their words were not audible, their body language spoke volumes. According to the tweet according to the person that first posted the tweet in the video, he said Dr. Umar was at the Cherry Hill Mall, but wasn't low. The tweet said. What's your thoughts on
Somebody's
Dr. Umar
always
Johnson?
watching, bro.
Of course somebody's going to be watching.
It, man.
Yeah, but look,
go ahead, Tiny.
My thoughts are this, and I'm going to be so real with you, right? They always looking for the worst possible scenario when they see somebody that's controversial as him. So when he came out with his rebuttal or his excuse or whatever, that could have been a good possibility, because the only thing you doing is you seeing him talking to a white woman and she's in her phone and they smiling. That doesn't mean nothing.
And what is his excuse for it?
He said
it was nothing.
He said it was a brother that seen him, came to him in front of her and was like, yo, can I get a picture? Because apparently she didn't know who he
Set
was.
him up.
Right? And so he took the picture, and then she asked him, well, you know, who are you? He explained who he was and told her, you can look through the phone, look me up. This is who I am.
He told her, yo, I'll get you some artichoke dip and you come to my room later on.
But like I said though,
not the artichoke dip.
Artichoke dip.
That's the deal, Silver.
You can get some artichoke dip and you can come.
Now here's the thing, right? If that person that took the picture there and did that, and I seen them taking more pictures of them walking to the car or walking something like that anywhere else, okay, that could be more believable then. But that could have been an innocent conversation looking like something. So I don't want to jump to conclusions.
You know
and the people like to they like to tear people down so fast like that.
Yeah. You know why it happened? Because Billionaire Bron was on. Let's go. Guys,
like Tiny said, could have been an innocent picture, but you went on the internet and you bashed a man for his son taking a girl to a date. He didn't marry her. That's not his girl. He just went to a prom.
Let's go.
And he went and criticized Bron as being a bad parent and not raising his kids the right way, and how he should have teach his son about being with your own kind. It was crazy. So now you're implementing it in the same situation.
Well, guess what? That's karma. He deserved to get what he's getting.
And now
right now. Yeah, now he deserves to get what he's getting.
It happened. Go ahead, Jay.
I'm a big time watcher of the Black YouTube.
Let's go, Jay.
There you go.
The conscious
I'm gonna tell you
community.
something about Umar, man.
Let's go.
You full of it?
Where's the school, bro?
Oh,
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it, Jay.
Where's the school?
How long has it been?
He was on the Godcast, right? And Lord Jamal's neutral. He's mad neutral.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to Lord Jamal.
You saw that,
You gotta
right?
get Lord Jamal.
Yeah,
I saw that.
You saw that, and he was talking to Umar, and he brought up the school. And Umar didn't expect that to happen, and he just went the other way, man, with it, man. So
because they gave him like $2 million.
False prophets. They
gave
the
him
10%ers, bloodsuckers of the poor.
Word.
You heard?
It's
They
horrible.
I know my
man.
one in the 20s now.
What he had about 3 million in donations.
I don't
for
think
that
he
school?
had that.
Yeah. No, he had
had
a lot.
millions.
Yo,
He
he
had
had
millions.
millions with that donation for that school.
Yeah.
So where's the school?
That's why it's out there.
And
Like,
it's
where's
not-
the
and
school?
now, even to this day,
Yeah. So where's the
Dang.
school?
I gotta get that soundbite. To this
Dang.
day,
To this day.
But at the same token, and I still stand behind this.
He said token too.
Yeah.
Man. He token back.
Yo, leave the kids out of this.
You heard?
If they going to a prom, let them enjoy the prom, whether it's black, white, whatever. You shouldn't have said nothing on that. You should have left it alone.
And Jay,
I go to
Jay
another
got the
level.
right song playing in the
I
background.
know, right?
The ice cream man is coming.
No, you can't tell nobody how to raise their own kids.
Absolutely.
He's at that age, you know what I'm saying, where he's still under the tutelage of his parents, man. So
Yeah.
you can't do that, man.
No,
I
you
don't
can't.
respect that.
I don't agree
respect
with that. I don't even agree going after the kids at a special time. Yo, he's going to the prom.
Yeah.
So what? Who we go
And
with?
LeBron went with a white chick too, and then married
Savannah.
Savannah. So
Talk about
you know,
it, Jay.
it's just it is what
Listen,
it is,
Scarface
bro. Like,
Almighty.
yeah,
Scarface said, "No woman, no kids."
You heard?
no woman, no cry.
But that was fiction. You know what I'm saying?
Still.
Shout out to Zai. But let's get back to Billionaire Bron. LeBron James becomes the NBA's first active player worth $1 billion.
That's crazy
as per
too.
Forbes, man. So LeBron James has become the first active NBA player to have a net worth of $1 billion, according to the Forbes list. The Los Angeles Lakers megastar, a four-time NBA champion, and the league's number 2 career scorer, made $121 million from May 2021 to May 2022 in on-court salary and off-court earnings, according to the Forbes list. The total tallied only that the only person that can measure him is Lionel Messi, who made $130 million on Forbes' highest paid athletes list. Reaching the $1 billion is something that LeBron James has been thinking about for some time. You got to remember, his advisors was guys like Warren Buffett. So this was bound to happen for him.
He hung around
He
the
was
right
on-
people.
yeah, he hung around the right
connected
people.
with the right people.
Back in the days, LeBron said, "I want to maximize my business." He told GQ in 2014, and I happened to get it. If it happened to be $1 billion athlete, whole hip hop parade. Oh my God, I'm gonna be excited. James has made more than $385 million in salary from his 19-year career with the Los Angeles Lakers, Cleveland Cavaliers,
How much
and the
again?
Miami Heat. $385 million over 19 years.
Yeah,
So
he passed KG.
investments got him over the edge. Oh, with sneakers
course.
too.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to.
Okay, good.
So Forbes estimates from where James made the rest of his $1 billion, right? More than $500 million from cash and investments, along with Spring Hills. James made money from the sale of Beats by Dre to Apple in 2014 and has shares in the fitness company Beachbody.
Mm-hmm.
He made $90 million from Fenway Sports Group. James was at one time a minority owner of the Liverpool FC. He exchanged that for an estimated 1% ownership stake in Fenway Sports Group. The group owns Liverpool, Fenway Park, the Boston Red Sox, and half of Roush Fenway Racing, and recently agreed to spend $900 million to purchase the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Gosh.
He got 1%. Remember, Jay said 1% of a
Jay
billion
got
is
one.
more than niggas ever seen.
Yep.
But still, they acting like it's an everyday thing. Man, listen to that boy when he talking. He also has about 80 million in real estate. You already know. I gotta bring it back to home. About 80 million in real estate holdings, including a $10 million mansion in Akron, Ohio, and 2 homes in Los Angeles, which James paid a combined $59.75
So they counting
million.
his assets.
Of
too?
course, that's
in
how they get your worth.
Okay.
And
Not
interest in food and beverage industries that include 30 million in a pizza chain,
Yeah.
Blaze Pizza,
Mm-hmm.
which James bought a 10% stake in it for less than 1 million in 2012. That boy is a Jew too. And no disrespect to the Jews out there. You know what I'm saying?
He cheap.
Yarmulkes and all that. You know what I'm saying? He is cheap.
I don't think he's cheap.
He's
smart.
He's frugal. That's the
Frugal?
word. Frugal. Yes.
What's the definition of that?
Frugal
We
with
gotta
his
look that
money.
up.
It's
Frugal, guys. One of y'all do the research. I got
It's
y'all
generational wealth,
smartphone.
man.
Talk about it. Frugal?
Frugal?
Is frugal.
No, I mean
frugal
what
is
he's
just
doing.
A person that's very cautious
careful
on and careful how they
Okay.
spend their money.
Okay.
He
You know what I'm saying?
actually thinks about what he's going to buy before he buy it. Most people that have that type of money
Impulse.
would just buy it.
They call
buy,
those
buy,
people
buy, 'cause they
impulse
can.
buyers.
Yeah.
They call those people impulse buyers. What I say.
It's not if it has to make sense to him.
But
Yes.
see, I want you to understand something. They said his net worth
Yes.
is $1 billion.
That's
A
everything
billion.
together,
Net,
though.
no, net worth.
Assets, everything.
No, net worth is different from what he's actually saying that they worth. His net worth after your gross, after everything is his net worth
Shout
is
out
$1
to
billion.
Talk about it.
So he actually is worth more than $1 billion, but his actual net worth is $1 billion. That's crazy.
Kanye, you know what's funny? Because Kanye said the same thing on Drink Champs. He said they got me. He said they got me at $3 billion. I'm 9.
Check
See what
you
I'm
out.
saying?
Kanye's more than that?
Yes.
He's
Yeah,
9.
he more. Come on, you can give
we
away
just spoke
50
about.
million
So
real
$1 billion.
Yeah, he
So
about
hold
to-
up.
He about to shoot
So
past all
$1
these
billion
guys.
ain't nothing no more than.
1% of
Nah.
a billion more than
Yo.
who's ever seen.
The man
Well,
text.
I ain't
the
gonna
man,
say that because
Yo.
I listen.
the man text Jay-Z, Drake, and Pusha T and them was like, I'm worth more than all of y'all combined.
Boy,
stop playing with me.
Yo,
Heard?
That's
they had an
crazy.
interview when somebody asked him about cash. He's like, man, I haven't touched
Oh, yeah, I
physical
seen
cash
that.
in
Yeah,
3
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
How
Black
much
card,
money
yeah.
is that to
And-
say
and-
I'm not
and-
touching
But
Look
see,
at
when
who
it gets to a
cares.
certain
Black
level, it's
card.
not about money no more. It's
Look at
Unlimited
how-
cards.
Look
Yeah.
at how beautiful hip hop is, right?
Yes.
From a guy making beats to now he's sports agency and all of this other stuff. So
Got the right people, kid.
It
He's
brings
definitely
me
smart dude.
to this point of the show, which I love, Jay, and it's called a chopping block.
Right now, you're kind of hot, you know. Me no want
When the
rush.
sample's hot, all you gotta do is name that tune.
So, come to the point of our show with chopping block, man, where we play classic samples. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And for those that's out there checking in the Bars and Hoops Radio, we're gonna give away cash prizes to the first caller that can call in and name the sample and the actual song. So
Get the number out.
today, the number to call in is 516-206-0711. If you could call in, get the sample right with the actual song that was remade, we give you a King's Ransom prize pack.
So I gotta be quiet.
You gotta shut your mouth.
We all got to be.
I mean, you don't gotta be quiet. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mute my mic.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna
Right,
talk
right.
because this is for us to talk about
Yeah.
how hip hop has evolved and where it
Absolutely.
came from. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
This is the beautiful part of this session. So, the first joint on our list, man, it's from DJ Premier, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gotta give we giving the producers their flowers, and the reason why we brought this segment up is because the producers don't get the credit that they deserve, man. Producers break these artists.
Digs in the crates, boy.
Producers create something that the artist makes special. But without the producer's vision, the artist wouldn't have a path.
Yes, sir.
So this is us giving them their flowers for what they contributed to hip-hop culture. We got about 20 minutes left in the show, according to my screen. The clock up there don't pay attention to it because we having fun tonight. So the name of this joint is called Mind Rain by Joe Chambers. Let me see if you can guess where the sample comes from. Don't forget, the number to call in is 516-206-0711. Bars and Hoops Radio, the Oddcast. Check us out. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So when y'all hear that, man, what's your first thoughts when you hear that? I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody in the room knows what that is. But when you hear that, what's your thoughts, Tiny? Oh,
wow.
we
Somebody
got a
already
caller.
calling in. Yeah.
Oh, we got a caller.
Hold on.
Bars and Hoops Radio. Who's this?
It's G Money.
G Money. What's up, champ?
What's good, man?
You
G
already
Money from
cheating.
where?
You
G
already
Money from
cheating,
where?
G Money.
From Brooklyn.
G Money from Brooklyn.
What's good, man? You sound like you already cheating.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Who,
You know what it is. He know what it is.
He know what it is?
Yeah, I know he know what it is. He
Oh,
called
man.
up here confident.
He called up here confident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear it, G
You
Money.
already know.
Okay. So G Money, tell us the name of the song and tell us what artist it is.
Sound like my man Esco, New York State of Mind.
Who's Esco?
Nas.
No, wait a minute though. I thought we was doing it the other way around. I thought we were gonna name this song.
No, he named
Nah,
it
he
already.
named the
Steels
song.
named
I
it.
named the song.
The sample.
I named the sample.
All right.
He had to guess what song it was. So
Okay, all right.
G Money is correct. It
All
is
right.
New York State of Mind.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, G Money.
Congratulations, man.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get a King's Ransom prize pack. You know what I'm saying?
I'm jealous
On
because
the
I
back
need that.
channel.
I need that.
So
too.
what I need you to do, G Money, is go to Instagram, follow Bars and Hoops Radio, and send us a direct message with your information so that we can send you a prize pack to your address.
All right, bet. Sound good.
Yes, sir. Bars and Hoops Radio
Balls
on
and Hoops
Instagram.
Radio.
All right, man. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
All right,
Salute.
Salute, bro.
So G Money is right, and
Yeah.
from that came this, and it just makes you respect the craft, man, of music.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yo, Black, it's time. Word.
So even that sample right there is from that?
No.
Just the piano.
Straight out the fucking dungeons of rap.
Joe
Fake
Change.
niggas don't make it back.
Joe Change.
I don't know how to start this. Rappers are monkey flipping with the funky rhythm I be kicking. Musician, inflicting composition. Pain, I'm like Scarface, sniffing cocaine, holding an M16. See with the pen, I'm extreme. Now, bullet holes left in my peak holes. I'm suited up with street clothes. Hand me a 9 and out the feet froze. Y'all know my stilo, with or without the airplay. I keep some E and J, sitting bent up in the stairway, or either on the corner betting grants with the CeeLo champs. Laughing at bass heads, trying to sell some broken amps. G-Packs get off quick forever, niggas talk shit. Reminiscing about the last time the task force flipped. Niggas be running through the block shooting. Time to start the revolution. Catch a body head for Houston once they caught us off guard. The Mac 10 was in the grass and I ran like a cheetah with thoughts of an assassin. Picked the Mac up, two brothers back up. The Mac spit, lead was hitting niggas. One ran, I made a backflip. Heard a few chicks scream, my arm shook, couldn't look. Gave another squeeze, heard it click. Yo, my shit is stuck. Tried to cock it, it wouldn't shoot. Now I'm in danger. Finally pulled it back and saw 3 bullets caught up in the chamber. So now I'm jetting to the building lobby, and it was full of children. Probably couldn't see as high as I be.
So what you saying?
So that was 1994,
And this is crazy.
1994,
and it still feels good to hear it.
It still feels good to hear it.
1994 had a lot of good artists,
But
man.
do y'all hear the way that Premier chopped that sample?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Even though you heard it, you caught what it was.
Yeah,
that bring, like he had to chop that up and place that.
Right,
You have
know
to
what I mean?
place it. Yeah.
The producer has an ear like this crazy. Like for you as a producer, just grab a record and just make it
Totally different. than what it
totally
was made
like
from.
that, expand it, or listen to that one sound that just crazy and do that.
They don't understand.
That's crazy,
They don't
man.
understand sampling is an art.
Sampling is an art.
Chopping,
It's an
all
art.
of that.
You
It's
gotta-
just
Chopping.
but it's the air. It's the air. It's like that bling. Like Still said, when you hit and then that's crazy.
That's
what was his name again? His name is
Joe Chambers. Mind Range.
The name of the song was Mind Range, and the person that made it is Joe Chambers.
Now we ain't giving y'all producers out there little tips on how to get your sample game up, but we are helping producers out as well with this segment, man. So this next one, this one is a layup. You know what I mean? Ain't no prize pack on this one, but I just want people to hear.
I thought that one was a layup. So if you heard the piano,
both of them was a layup. You know what I'm saying? But I just want people to tune in and listen to what we do. We giving people their flowers. So this one was produced by Darrell Diggs Branch. Right?
Wait, the name of the song.
So the name of the song is Tavares, and it's called Out of This Picture.
Out of This Picture.
Out of This Picture. Check it out.
You're out of the picture. I
like when I hear the original.
I want to hold you and kiss you. I do.
It was a group.
Tavares.
Yeah, Tavares, the group. Right.
Out of This Picture. 1977.
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre wasn't the producer on this.
Who did
I gave
that
you
beat?
Producer of this already.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
His name is Darrell Diggs Branch. Oh, here we go. The Oddcast on Bars and Hoops Radio. Who's this?
Yo, what's going on, kid? It's the bearded one.
Pop, what's up, Chan?
Bearded one, what's good?
Oh man, I heard that sample. Am I behind or?
You good? You good? What's up?
You don't get nothing.
Okay,
man.
So that joint right there, obviously, that's Many Men.
Yes.
50 Cent.
Yes.
That's a bad sample right there, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's off the hook right there.
Word.
You don't get no prize though.
Yeah, Pop don't get no prizes. Yeah, I mean, he don't get no prize. He don't get no prize.
You don't get no prize.
You don't get no prize, Pop. You know what I'm saying?
My ears is tuned though.
Shout out to Pop, man.
Okay.
Word up, man. But we all know what that was, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you hear it, you be like, damn, kid. Like, this is crazy.
You know what I like about that sample the most, though? I like when, like, okay, you hear the bass of the sample. You hear the bling, 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 bling. You hear that, right?
Yes.
But it's the other stuff that when you hear that, wah, 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 like they throw all kind of different sounds and all kind of different filters on it to make it sound a certain way. And we all know that there's ways that you could just boof up a sample and turn down everything that's behind it.
Yes.
Where you could just have certain sounds, especially if you double it.
Facts.
So it definitely, I love that sample, man. And then you can hear that they have somebody play some of it too. Like you have the sample, but then you have somebody that's playing the piano to it.
They get busy.
man.
So that's really where being a producer kicks in, like
that's a fact.
At that point, because now you like, okay, listen, I need you to play this on this. I need you to do this on this. And at the end of the day, that's how a producer bring a track together by having so many different aspects to the track, not just the sample and the drum.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So I love that joint right there, man. I love that. Even when I first heard it, I was like, wow, this is so on point.
Shout out to the bearded one. Word up, man. Word.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep doing the show. I'm listening. I know you ain't got much time, kid. I'm listening.
All right, Pop.
All right, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give you a sample to look up.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me. My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me. Cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men, many men Wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. These pussy niggas put money on my head. Gone, get your refund, motherfucker. I ain't dead. I'm the diamond in the dirt that ain't been found.
So, even when y'all hear it, right?
Yeah.
It's not as simple as you just catch the melody in the sample,
right?
But you hear how much sauce, like Pop was saying,
little things.
You hear how much sauce the producer puts on the record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't just they just doing a loop. The chop game is immaculate, and you got to still put that together to make the record sound the way it sounds. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Drake comes in. Drake comes in with the mixes, the mastering to make it sound the way it sounds. So this one here is called "I Put a Spell on You."
Oh,
by Screaming Jay Hawkins.
I can name that one already.
You can name that one already.
Yeah.
Check you out. Like I said, we just getting everybody acquainted with the segment, kid. You know what I'm saying? Check Zai out. He got an old soul.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he got
Check
that
Zai
one,
out,
man.
right?
I like
Check
that,
him
Zai.
out, kid.
I didn't even know that one.
You know what I'm saying? Check Zai out, man.
He go crazy.
And the producer of this record is called Nasheem Merrick.
Thought Primo did that.
Nah, Primo didn't do
I thought Primo did do it too.
Because he said something
That's
about
why-
J. Rule in the last verse, and Primo was like, I had to stop. Da, da, da.
That's why it's called the chopping block. So
Okay.
we can educate people on who did what.
I'm just saying. I seen Primo. They told the story, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I saw the same story.
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, you're right. Primo did do it. You're
Yeah.
right. Primo did it. Yep. Nasheem Merrick did another one.
But
But
dissing
check
J.
it
Rule.
out.
Yeah.
Dissing J. Rule?
Yeah,
That's the backstory?
No,
No.
that verse when he was like, I heard they got coming them because they nothing but dicks.
But it
But
wasn't
J.
just-
Rule's song was, I heard your female was the hardest one in your clique. Da, 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 da.
Word.
Referring to
Check
Little
out
Kim.
Check out Zai.
I didn't know, but I watched that. I wasn't beef or something like that. Or
Yeah,
something.
it was that.
But
So
go ahead.
here's the bonus thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask y'all what else this was used in. I'm gonna play it for y'all.
Play it.
I put a spell on you.
And I give
Because
either of
you're
you
mine.
a free Bars and Hoops Kings Ransom t-shirt. If you could tell where who
Stop the
else sampled
things you do. What's up?
This dude, yeah.
yeah.
He be like,
So,
whoa.
huh? Jay, you know what it is?
Sample right there got it's in another song too.
There's another song too.
I ain't hear it,
If
but
any
I
of
don't
y'all can get that in the room, I'm giving y'all something on Sunday.
I'm done. I don't know it.
You don't know?
I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, if y'all can find the other sample that was used in that, because we obviously know this is where it came from.
Play it one more time, man. 'Cause I
you
think I
wanna
heard
hear-
it.
Okay, so you want to hear it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you played it though.
No, other than Big.
I put a spell on you.
He said it was used again.
Because you're mine. Stop the things you do.
Y'all don't know?
Nah.
I stumped y'all?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
can't
stumped
get it.
y'all?
I don't know.
Say
Is there
word.
a caller out there that knows the other song?
If
It's
a
not
caller
obvious.
out there knows the other song that this came from,
You got me.
you'll get
But you about to play
King's
what was
Ransom
it kicking the door?
prize pack.
That's
Yeah.
That's the sample. That's the
All right,
popular
so
sample.
this is the popular sample. Yeah.
Welcome back. We're here on Bad Boy Television, and I'm Trevin Jones, and I've been
Trevin
conversing with the
Jones.
mad rapper, and quite frankly, he's very mad. We're gonna try to find out why. So we'll take some questions at this point from our studio audience.
This goes out to you. This goes out to you, and you, and you, and you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you.
So hold on, Jay. You didn't know that's where that came from?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying the other song though.
The other song?
Yeah.
All right, nobody called in yet, so it's safe to say they don't know, right?
No, you got me on that one.
I got y'all on that.
Well, you know what probably happened is that the only person I can hear on it was Biggie, and he override that. So.
Hey, yo, Bimmy. So rock the bells, Def Jam collabo, man. You know what I'm saying, Bim? Me? Yeah. Feel it, baby.
I just ball them
Oh yeah, I should have got that.
Shout out to Ella. Shout out to Uncle L out here stumping everybody, man.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
And that came out mad before that kick in the door too.
I would have never got that.
Me. Oh man, yo, man. Listen, man. You come to the end of another great show, man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't like that, Steels.
We do the chopping block every Friday.
Word.
Exclusively on the Oddcast. Every Friday, 8 to 10. Steelsdagreat, DJ JOJ, Ali Vegas when he comes in. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Shout out to Tiny. Shout out to Zav Flair. And shout out to my brother DJ JOJ for always pulling up and showing up. You know what I'm saying? So until next week, we are signing off.
Peace. What's that sound right there, Steels? That sound right there. It's not coming up through when we live though, right? Oh, it is? Oh. That's some bullshit. As soon as you play that shit, I was like, this nigga went back then. That shit was a long time ago. That shit was like